Cancer, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading today. We did already have a card jump out of the pile, so we've got our general reading in mind already. So I'll just iterate here, but this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. And if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. So it looks like you have a great sense of progress and you are building something great. This is a time where you have a fantastic opportunity for a new beginning, and some of you will be building and starting up something brand new, be it in your relationship, in your working life. It could be many, many different things, but I especially see that you are taking that potential and really multiplying it, that you are pushing your potential through the roof and you are going somewhere with your future. So let's keep that in mind as we get into things, but I do see some big pushes from you, and I do see some great changes for you in your future. Great potential. Now let's get right into that love reading. Ooh. The card jumped right out. Interesting. Okay, we'll use that here. And so let's get everything drawn. Okay, so in terms of your love, I see that you have had some confusion, some fear, and you have been really falling behind in yourself. It looks like you especially have been really judging yourself. You've been hurting and you've been worrying so much about how to proceed that you honestly have been really beating yourself up, pushing yourself down, knocking yourself down, and all sorts of different things. I see that you absolutely do have the capacity and the capability to have many different futures. You do have the potential and the possibility for a great future yourself. And I see that you have a stomach full of love. You do have a lot of love to give. I see that you have been working very hard to really show that off, but that you haven't really been finding that has really been paying off. And I see that you've been trying to go with the flow, but it just hasn't been working for you. I do see you taking a short amount of time and looking into yourself, basically taking some time for yourself, taking some time for you, and to really understand and analyze yourself and the way that you are. And I see you growing from this. I see you pushing yourself to the future and beginning that sense that you can really begin to go with the flow, go with the waves. And I see that you are going to have a focus on the past while you're looking inwards, and that you're really going to analyze the way that you've acted, the way that you've reacted towards others, and that you're going to really change, adjust, and look into this, the way that you handle others. And I see that you are going to have a consistent growth pattern, that you are going to be growing in and out, and just really allowing yourself to grow emotionally and internally. You will have a junction where you have multiple choices, multiple options, and you will absolutely know by then which path to take. I see you growing into this role and really allowing yourself to know exactly where you want to go. And I see this will really put you into a changed person's mind. Basically, you're going to really be changing yourself in quite a few different ways. Not so much that you have to change in order to proceed, but you are going to be changing and you will absolutely be growing in many different ways. You are a fantastic and beautiful person already. You have built yourself up so much, but I just see that in you, you really want something more, something even more powerful, something even stronger, and I see you getting that. Now, that brings us to the end of this love reading. So I'll just iterate here as well that it looks like we do have some consistent change, but this is a time where it looks like you will be somewhat focused on your inner self. Now let's get right into that financial reading. Okay. In terms of finances, I see that you have been you've been doing your best to be somewhat discreet. You've been hiding some information and you've been a bit fearful of something around you. I see that you've been doing your best and you've been really pushing through to get things the way that you want them to be. But I see that this has not been really coming to you in the way that you expected. That the responsibility has felt like it's all fallen to you, but that none of the gains, none of the output or outcome has been positive for you specifically. It's been all for others, and you have not been reaping any of the reward. I see that this has caused you to really feel like somebody is out to get you. Somebody wants to hurt you, and you have been dragging those nightmares, those fears out of your dreams and into reality. And this has really caused you some confusion. And I really do see that this responsibility, this hard work, and this effort is holding you back. It's not that the hard work is holding you back, it's that the negativity is holding you back. It's kind of putting you into a sour mood, which is making you less approachable to others and preventing them from really understanding you, from really hearing you out. And I do see this as a changing point, that very soon you're going to be less discreet, less secretive, and you're going to be sharing more with others, pushing those fears away and basically quieting down those inner demons. And this is going to allow not only you, but others as well to start to understand. You're going to start to seem more approachable. You're going to bring others closer to you, and you're going to start to really realize that they are not out to get you. I see that this will all lead you into a sense that you can finally have some restfulness. You can finally sit back, relax for a moment, and see things and see the bigger picture. I see you building a relationship as well. I see this as a business type relationship, but I see you building a relationship, and this relationship will push you further. It will go far with you. This could even be a friend who becomes as close as a family member. And I see you finding satisfaction in your day-to-day work. And I see there being a very important relationship growing for you very soon. But especially that I see a great satisfaction in you and in your future financially. Now that brings us to the end of this reading. We'll just reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You can basically I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.